Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nanny Joanne, and today I have a very instructional / educational video for all my moms out there who have a negative blood type, or if you know somebody who has a negative blood type who is expecting, please watch this video and share it because it honestly might save a baby's life. And it'll save the mom a lot of angst and worry and anxiety and all of that sad stuff. But I'm going to be sharing with you what is RhoGAM and why it's important for us moms who have a negative blood type. So keep on watching. All right, so the other day I had an appointment with my midwife, and I knew since I was in high school that my blood type is O negative. Now, having a negative blood type isn't very common. The more common blood types are A positive, B positive, AB positive. But if you're a negative blood type, don't worry. That doesn't mean that you're like weird or whatever. It just means that, we're different. And there are certain precautions that we need to take as negative blood types. So when you are pregnant, you're going to find out your blood type because they are going to do a blood sample because they need to know this, and along with many other things that they find out through your blood. So when my midwife found out I was pregnant, she automatically told me, okay, so when you're pregnant, take into consideration that there's a chance that your baby's blood and your blood may mix. And we don't want that to happen because since your body is a negative blood type, it's going to see this baby's blood as a foreign substance, as like, oh, an invader, attack. And it's going to start to attack the baby's blood. So I was like, this is really concerning. Should I be concerned? Like, it sounds like I should be concerned. Like, what are the implications of this? So in this video, I am going to be telling you guys what is RhoGAM, who needs to get it, when you should get it, what happens if you don't get it, and what happens if your baby's O negative or whatever blood type they are, and do you still need to get it? And I will also be telling you guys what's in the RhoGAM shot because I want to know, what am I putting in my body? I don't really like any foreign substances in my body, but I want to know what is in the RhoGAM shot. And I want to know, okay, if I get this shot, what can I expect? What does RhoGAM do? And do I really need it? Or can I just be like, no, it's okay, I don't really want it. All right, so first things first, what is RhoGAM? RhoGAM is a purified human plasma from a specific donor who has the Rh antibodies. So what does that mean in English? It's basically somebody who donated their blood who have these Rh antibodies that will help a mother who is the negative blood type. So if you have religious beliefs and you don't really want to take somebody else's blood, this is something that you need to consider because it is from a donor. All right, so I am 20 weeks pregnant, and my midwife told me that at the 28-week mark, I have the decision to get this shot. I don't have to get it at 28 weeks. I could get it 72 hours after I've delivered. And here is the difference. So if I decide to get it at 28 weeks, she tells me that there is a very slim, super slim possibility of any blood mixing. If there is blood that will mix, it would usually happen because of some kind of trauma, an accident, a serious blow to my abdomen. If my placenta for some reason detaches, which doesn't usually happen unless there is a really severe trauma that you've gone through. In which case, if you're clumsy, if you're driving a lot, if you're just the type of person that thinks, okay, no, let me get this now because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. And if I get this now, I'll be covered until my 40-week mark and I don't want to take any chances. But if you don't think that you need it or everything is fine, you don't need to get it. But if you do get it, just know that you'll be covered and you don't have to get it again. However, if you don't get it at the 28-week mark, which is kind of what I'm leaning more towards, I will definitely get it at the end when I deliver. Why? because at the end, the placenta will detach. I'm going to give birth to the placenta and the baby's blood is in the placenta. So there's a high chance that the baby's blood is going to leak and go into my bloodstream. Number two, there is going to be some mixture of blood because I might tear, the baby's going to come out, the baby might have something happen. I don't know. There is a high chance of some kind of blood between my baby and I mixing. All right, so what happens when my blood mixes with my baby's blood? Now, the day I deliver, my midwife will have a blood sampling kit and she's gonna immediately test the baby's blood just to see. And when she tells me, all right, your baby's O negative, nothing to worry about, mom, the baby is positive, then boom, you have 72 hours to get that shot. Because if not, the baby's blood, like I said, it will mix into your bloodstream and your body as a negative blood type will automatically see this as, who's this foreign invader? We gotta attack these blood cells and they will start making antibodies and start attacking the blood. Now, this is not going to affect your baby because your baby will already be out of your body. There's no consequence to the baby whatsoever. The consequence of you having the blood mix and creating these antibodies comes in the future. So, who should get the RhoGAM shot? If you know 100% sure you are not going to have any more babies, you only want one child, you don't want to go through this again, you're getting your tubes tied, whatever, then honestly, you don't need to get the RhoGAM shot. But in the case that you do want to have more children, it is highly, highly, highly recommended that you do get the RhoGAM shot, because if you make a baby who is not a negative blood type, your body will immediately sense, okay, foreign invader, attack, attack, attack. And your body's not gonna attack the baby literally, but it'll attack the blood. Why is that important to know? Well, when you attack the baby's blood, a bunch of not so good things can happen. For example, so if your body starts attacking the baby's blood, there is a high chance that the baby will become anemic. When it becomes anemic, its heart has to work a lot harder and faster to pump out more blood. And if it's getting attacked left, right, up, down, the baby's unfortunately not strong enough to defend itself from, these antigens. So it might come out anemic. It's not going to have enough blood. Because of the heart pumping and working so hard, it might go into heart failure. Since blood carries oxygen, the blood travels all over the body into the head, has a high chance of also affecting the brain because the brain is not receiving that oxygen that's in our blood. Also, without the RhoGAM shot, once the body realizes that there is a foreign substance in your body, you may increase your chances of having stillbirths or miscarriages. Now, we cannot say with 100% certainty that if you don't get this RhoGAM shot, these things will happen. However, the chances are very high based on practitioners' experience and mothers who did not get this RhoGAM shot. So it would behoove me to get this shot, being that I perhaps want to have one more child before I'm done. I don't want to have any unnecessary complications. And if there was a way to minimize something, trust me, I'm going to minimize it. All right, so like I said, who gets the RhoGAM shot? Women who want to have more kids in the future need to have the RhoGAM shot. Women who are of a negative blood type especially need to have the RhoGAM shot. Women who have been in some kind of accident, have had trauma, an invasive procedure done, or if they found out that their placenta detached, either partially or the whole thing, they must get a RhoGAM shot. Now, okay, if I get this RhoGAM shot, how exactly will it stop the blood from mixing? So the RhoGAM shot will not stop the blood from mixing. What will happen is that the RhoGAM shot stops the immune system from creating these antibodies and attacking them. So that in the future, when the body sees this foreign substance from you carrying a baby, it won't immediately attack the baby. But every time you are pregnant, it is recommended that you do get it, because obviously these shots don't have a lifetime guarantee. So they recommend that you get it at 28 weeks just in case you have an accident of any sort or any trauma. And they definitely recommend, if you didn't get it at 28 weeks, to get it no later than 72 hours after you have delivered. Because once your body makes these antigens, that's it, unfortunately. You can't be like, oh, just give me the RhoGAM shot now. Like, no, like, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And so this is a intramuscular, I think I'm saying that right? Intravenous muscular. It goes in the muscle. So, all right, guys, I hope this video was extremely useful to you. I know that I, as a O negative blood type, found this information very interesting and was like, oh, wow. Because at first when she was telling me, I'm like, I don't want it. No, I'm not going to be in any car accidents. I don't foresee me falling. That's not going to happen to me. But as I went down this kind of like rabbit hole, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want that to happen. I don't want my baby to have jaundice. Yeah, I don't want it to become I don't want my body to attack my baby's blood, you know. Okay, I'm going to get this shot. It's not a big deal. It'll be all right. And I know that in the end, I'll be making the best decision for myself, because like I said, I don't want any of these things to happen to me or my baby once I decide to have a second pregnancy. I'm going to also link down in the description box below another video of this nurse who explained it so well. I was just like, wow, I just need to like say everything you just said verbatim, because this was like, boop. But I'll link that down for you as another reference. And please do your own research. There's just so much information out there. And if you are one of those people who, like me, are not common, you know, with the negative blood types, prone to this, prone to that, please ask your practitioner, ask your doctor, do your research. All right, guys, I hope that this was useful. I hope to see you guys on my next video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye now.